And now it's time for Sunday School with Reverend Jim. And today we're going to talk about little things with holes in them, I think. But, well, I'll let Jim tell you. So here's Jim.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Hey, I'm Reverend Jim. We got Zane out on a secret mission again because it's Christmas time and we just want to wish everybody a happy holiday season and Merry Christmas. And we're here at the First Church of the Apehangers, and I'll turn around so you can see my pretty face because I'm a handsome son of a bitch. Today we're going to talk about, we got a lot of people call me up about all these little washers and everything I make and what's the difference and all of that stuff. So I thought I'd break out a whole bunch of different kinds of washers and explain it to you because as a bike show judge and a builder, I go and look at some of these bikes, they ain't got the right fasteners on them. So let's start with one of the biggest things, and here it is. This is a standard SAE washer, and you'll notice how big it is compared to this. This is an AN washer. One of the things is not only is the outside diameter bigger than this one, but so is the inside diameter. This has a lot of slop, and it's meant for general purpose use stuff. And what that means is not every bolt or cheap piece of hardware you buy is rolled the same. So when you're going to buy hardware, what you want to do is if you're going to use it in automotive or motorcycling, you get an AN fastener. You can get them larger diameter. You can get them the smaller diameter. That's the first thing. The next part is these little washers and stuff, depending on what you're going to do, this one happens to be a 5/8. But for us, if we don't like them, we'll turn them down to that small. Now this one's a 5/16, this is 3/8, but this will fit perfectly under this. So when you look at it, that washer is going to disappear. It's not going to be noticeable versus that washer here. Not so pretty. The next part is people don't understand what you're doing with washers. This is a basic washer to bolt something together. This is an AN washer. It's got an AN inside and it's GW. You'll notice the difference in thickness between this AN center and the thickness of that. This is for spreading out load and applying torque. You try and torque anything with this and it's going to suck it right into whatever hole you drilled. Alright? So far we have AN washers, SAE washers, GW washers. These are lock washers. This is a lock washer. This, and this all have a separate purpose. A lock washer like this, you can torque on. It's meant for bolting things together forever because they have motion and you don't want it to loosen up. These washers are inside and outside lock washers. Outside, having the little prongs on the outside, inside, having them here. What they are is these are for grounding things together, right? If you want to ground something, you just put this through it. This is going to dig through whatever paint you got and give you an excessive ground. Same here. This, torquing it together. All of these are different kinds of washers. AN washers. Here's a 3/8 fender washer. Look at the difference in that thing. Carbon washers, rubber washers, plastic washers. This one has a rubber back on it and a stainless steel. You can even get it polished so that you don't, when you tighten it down, you can see it's concave. Well, that'll put a little torque on it. Brass washers. We even got washers like this. These for index and spark plugs. We got washers like this that I make. And you'll see the difference here is when I put this washer on, it ain't coming off. See that? It's not going to turn. We make them specialty. We even make washers like this. So the point here is when you're putting a bike together, don't just go ahead and grab any washer because it's going to get the job done. If I come to judge your bike, or any knowledgeable bike show judge comes to judge your bike at a bike show, or even out in the public, if it's assembled with all kinds of crap on it, screw it, you lose. So I'm Reverend Jim. That tells you a little bit about washers, just a little. Next time, we're going to be talking about some really cool stuff because the bike show season is starting, kids. I'm Reverend Jim. Thanks for coming to the First Church of the Apehangers. Power to the people.